Hello, friend. Good morning and welcome all of you in my self-talking journey, day 207. So today I discuss something about the rich mindset. So what is this rich mindset? Here I am not talking about the rich. I am talking about the rich mindset. So to become a rich, this is the prerequisite that you have to be a rich mindset. Unless you not become rich, the true rich, it's not possible. And what is the uh, poor mindset? This is just opposite of rich mindset, that is poor mindset. So the way we are thinking, the way we just trained our mind from our childhood to till today, eh, that's created difference actually. If we really want to build a right mindset, the then only we have to be focus on ourselves, and we have to self talk with ourselves. And to develop rich mindset, we have to be adopt the right things. Most of the time we are thinking that uh, we are doing lots of great things, but we are just thinking but not acting upon it. We just due to many more thoughts, actually we are become feeling stress, anxiety, depression, and but not taking any action. But action is very important. And so the poor mindset people, they when they fail with face the challenges on that time, they most of the time they stop whatever they are doing right in the things, and they are too much upset, depressed. They are taking cigarette, maybe wines, any, that means anything which is not help him to grow. So maybe too much reels, and too much addiction. So most of the time the negative mindset, they are the, the policies he adopt, actually he gave, he reached into dark zone on when he is alone. He left his all the good habit. Instead of that, and he wake up late, and he doing some wrong behavior. He can't control all over his mind. He can't control his anger. He can't control his emotion on. And most of the time he is just doing what is not support the right mindset or rich mindset. So to become a rich mindset, we have to be trained our mind each and every day. We have to be accountable each and every hour. Each and every person in this world, they are getting 24 hours in a day. But the main thing in how we utilize this 24 hours, that's create the difference. And if we not learn the capacity how we deal with problem and challenges, is what is the setback, and how to deal with that. And so then we can't progress. Whatever we gain, all we lost due to if we have not control over mind. And sometimes some situations, some circumstance, it's a completely new. But if our mind is trained proper way, then we can and look the original problem and take some solution and start working on that. And sometimes silent is the key of success. We have to be silent, and we have to be take some wise decision. As because when our mind is distracted, on that time it's not possible we take the right decision. So main things, the mindset, how we control this mindset. So for that, each and every day I am just promoting one thing, that body, soul, mind. This is the three pillar which actually help us to build a right mindset, a right thought process, is the right action. Actually each and every day when we audit ourselves by taking care of body, soul, mind, doing some yoga, exercise, spiritual practices, self affirmation, gratitude, I meet many more people. Even I am facing the same problem. So on that time when we are really upset, depressed, on that time we know what is right, wrong, but we forget everything, and we are completely dark zone. We we lose our control from ourselves, and most of the time our brain is working in such a way that we have no control, and we are too much anxiety depressed, and it create another problem. The original problem is one problem, but the impact of original problem is more than that. Actually it's destroy us completely. So we have to know the situation circumstance. That's why I recommend everyone and to pass through the spiritual practice each and every day. If we give some precious time for spiritual practices as yoga, exercise, then we know ourselves better. And when we know ourselves, our strength, weakness, what kind of belief system we have, and how we transform the wrong belief system into right belief system. If we start working on ourselves, then we can transform ourselves. So for that, actually many more things we should actually list down on what is drain our thought, what is drain our energy. If we write down this, and what is the right approach for that, it is better approach that we take help from the right mentor. That is very very important. And we know the Mahabharata story. Arjun have a great potential, although he is upset, depressed, and he not able to take clear, transparent decision. But on that time, the mentor Krishna, God Krishna helped him to take a right decision. So in our life also, if we is surrounded by the right people and find a great mentor or in our life, then also it is very easier our journey. And what I want to say, most of the time we are thinking that our education, if we complete our normal conventional education, and we are properly educated. But the true education is started by using our self education. It's not college education I am talking about. Actually the true education is self education, what we learn, and by our experience, by daily upgrading ourselves during work, the experience we gather, and how we can make better our performance, how we know the relation psychology, how we know the work environment psychology. So there is many more parameter actually to become a success. The health is one thing, and mindset is one thing, and what I want to, the relation, how we maintain good relation, how we in work atmosphere, how we can create our personality, and how we uplift our skill set at which align to our company's growth. That's create the difference actually. So it's not a easy steps. For that we have to know, and we have to make a ritual, then only we can and improve ourselves. So if we make a daily habit that each and every day how we make a better version of ourselves, just learning 1% every day, how we at first we have to know what is our wrong belief system. At first we have to identify all those wrong belief system. Suppose I am giving some example of wrong belief system. Money is the evil for all problem. Money is the root cause of every problem. So my luck is not good. So this kind of negative belief system actually not help us to grow. So we have to convert it by taking right strategy, right decision, and for that we have to be talk with the right person, and gather the right knowledge from books. Actually when we learn any books, and when we read any good books, and when we consume some content from maybe YouTube or some social media, the right content which help us to change our thought process, think process, and help us to take the right action, and which actually help us to grow in our career. That's actually create some true value. But yes, for that we each and every day we have to take some small steps to make a better version of ourselves. We have to be curious, we have to be improve our energy. How we improve our energy? For that also body, soul, mind is play an important role. Actually, each and every day when we doing some yoga, exercise, spiritual practice, jogging, actually it's boost our energy level. It's make feel us confident, and confident help us to grow in our life, and it's also build a strong mindset, as that any kind of problem challenges coming on that time, we are not think like other person. There is a 80 by 20 Pareto principle. We know very well that in 80-20 Pareto principle, most of the 80% task what we are uh, doing day to day basis, that is not too much productive, and that not aligned to our goal. But the 20% things, that is actually help us to grow and success in our life. So we have to identify what all those 80% things that is not so much productive, and how we utilize these things. So for that self, we have to just self talk with ourselves. We have to know ourselves in better way. Then only we break the Pareto principle. And I am giving another example of Pareto principle. If we have a 50 chart, then out of 50 only we are using 6 to 7 and chart every day to day basis. But most of the day 80% things that means if we used 10 chart out of 50 rotationally too much, but the 40 dresses we are not used. That is the Pareto principle. So we have to be identify that what we utilize our brain, and how we can make it productive. If we know these things, then actually we solve our problem. So here in this self-talking journey, when I started, basically my intention to improve my communication skill, and it's very natural. After 2-3 month journey, I am not able to see such progress what I deserve, and on that time my mind also coming, it's not working for me, so I leave it. This is the leaving, that is the very quickest route. And most of the people, they taking some good decision, they taking some action for themselves, but they are not consistent. And but most of the time we are lose our patience. So how we develop a patience? Actually, patience is the key of success. If we leave the journey mid of the day, it's definitely not help us to achieve the success. But if we hold our consistency and constantly we work on ourselves, yes, maybe it will take some time, but with time we break the pattern, we break and we achieve our dream life. So consistency is the key of success, and consistency help us to build a right discipline, dedication, determination, and right habit after all. And right habit is the main fuel, the main battery, which work in long life. Otherwise, motivation, it's working for 1 day, 2 day, but it's depend on the weather and external circumstances. But the discipline, the good habit, for that we don't need any discipline. It's work. For that we not need to be develops this mindset. That means what I want to say, if we don't need to develop any extra effort if we build a right habit. As for example, when we teeth our brush in the morning time, we don't think, we know it, we have to do it, so we do it. So for that we don't think. So similar way, I want to say that everything is possible by changing our mindset. And how to develop this strong mindset? For that we have to take every day a step by step process, reading good books, writing that what I planned for the day, what went well, what not went well, what drained my day, and how we improve these things, and how we practice the self affirmation, practice the self gratitude, and taking each and every day some challenge, what I not like to, what I not like to do, but still I am taking some challenge. So in this way we have to and control over the food, and we make a discipline when we go for sleep, when we wake up in the morning, and start my day with control. So that's create the difference. So today I just want to discuss, already I discussed the right mindset. So right mindset people, they control their mind, they control their emotion, they control their thought process. So if we really want to develop this, then it is very, very important. So today I wish all of you stay healthy, happy, and bye bye. Thank you.